Thank you so much for opening this really wonderful occasion. Welcome to all of you to Tla'amin territory. What a beautiful day. Certainly a good omen for us all. The people of Tla'amin are not very many. We're only 990 at our last official count. It actually made me think I want to have 10 more kids. I wanted to start today by just saying a few words about why we're here. So again, welcome to all of you, the many respected chiefs from other nations, to our ministers, to other dignitaries who are here as worship, the mayor of Powell River, all of you, my Jeje, close and far, ladies and gentlemen of Tla'amin and our invited guests. This is a momentous occasion for us in this very beautiful territory. And this, I know, this land that is ours has all that we need to live a very good life. And we know this from our ancestors and from our ta'aw, from our teachings, that there are fish and animals and rich soil and minerals and clean water here for us to live. And more importantly, we all know that there are sacred places here in our territory, and that these sacred places are filled with the spirits of our ancestors and our memories of our loved ones. And we, each kind of in this audience, as individuals, we have different memories and experiences of our territory, whether it was of our grandfather taking us to Agaitsin or to Klekwanam, or for a family outing to a beach, or the lake, or the river. Or you fished, or you swam, or you hunted, or you caught crabs over here, or you flipped your canoe, or you cut your foot on a barnacle, or you had your first kiss over there. Our memories and our experiences are all different, each from the other. But that doesn't mean that we, every single one of us, didn't grow up knowing in our bones that this was our place. We did know. We are certain. And we want you to be certain too. We want you to love this place as much as we do, and we welcome you to this place. I am sure that all three parties here, we, the people of Tla'amin, have had the least resource to reach the deal that we reached today. And we have worried for more than 130 years that these matters would not be settled in our favor. And we have all tracked the development of this final agreement. And I hear from our team that many of our cousins and you, your teams, who have worked so hard on this agreement on our behalf, for each of us, for each of our families, that this is a good deal, a deal that they can recommend to us, the people of Tla'amin, that this agreement is sound. So why are we here exactly today in this place? What is this exactly about? At its very heart, certainly it is more than putting initials to paper. No, this is about a commitment on all our parts to make everlasting change for the betterment of all. And this is about the land and us, the ocean, the waterways, the fish and the animals, and our families. And it's about our land's riches and our relationship to those riches. It's about our place as British Columbians and as Canadians. It's about redressing what happened decades ago to those who came before us. And it is about certainty. This is about restitution, restoring that which was lost. It's about justice. It's about fairness in the determination of conflict, of conflicting claims. It's about opportunity for us and our children. It is about access and sharing the wealth. So I tell you, our guests here, the governments of British Columbia, Canada, did not exist 10 generations ago. We have been here for hundreds. We have been here since before Stonehenge, since before the Celts were ever found, in Europe, since before the Great Pyramids of Egypt, since before Jesus, since before the first Pope, since before European expansion into the Americas, we have been here. 136 years ago, the Indian Reserve Commission was formed, and one of our chiefs was taken on a boat and told to choose 6 reserves, 6 small reserves, about 1,000 hectares. He went on a boat with the bureaucrats, and the bureaucrat said, "See all this? It is ours now. It belongs to Canada. It belongs to British Columbia. Choose a few places to live, but not where you live now." And they took Tisquat, or the town of Powell River, and the Powell Lake Dam was built over our old village site in 1910. And so we are here today, many years later, and many of us feel apprehension and anguish, and we are hopeful, and we are happy, all at once. You have reached a deal. We have reached a deal. Some of us did not think we would ever see this day, and some of us did not live to see this day. We know we are lucky. We are thankful to reach this agreement. We love this place, and we want better for our families. I know why I love this place. I know because I remember. When I was a boy, I was lucky to have a father who took me on the land, and I knew that we were rich. And when we were out setting the net, or when we were hunting, I would see many, many, many of our people, lots of them long gone. This was 40 years ago. We would take a knife and some matches and a coat, and it was very hard work. Some would say we were poor, but I was happy. Once my parents both came and we slept under the stars, and I didn't know that such magic existed. And I would see elders, many of you are family members out there, and I won't say their names because we have a certain politesse about these things. But I remember seeing elders in rocking chairs. We would see them on the beach. We would see them in remote places or in the fronts of their house or their houses, and they would wave to us. And we were friends, and we were family, and we were friendly to each other. Since I was young, I was told I would have to leave, that Indians are adaptable, that we needed to train and find work and join the economy. I knew that. And I remember one of our elders, one of our very dear elders, saying, when she was small, we had nothing to do. We had nothing to do but help the people. And I wanted to help. And I know many of you here feel the same, that you want to help. So through this crazy-making, mind-boggling experience, this process where we reach agreement in our conflict of claims, 16 years officially we have been at the table, but really it's been generations. We take back what was taken from us, at least in part, and it has led us to this afternoon, seated with you. But today, it's not about frustration or mistrust or bad feeling. No, this is about the future making and our children's lives better. We, the 3 negotiating parties, have reached a deal. Today, we will initial this agreement, and we will put it to the people for a vote. Look at you. Look what you have done. We have made an agreement, and we celebrate this because we know it was hard. Many of us did not think this day would come. I'm looking around for the heads of our families, for our Heiskaimo seated in the crowd. Where are you? If you could show where your Heiskaimo are. We have reached this day. We have reached this day with these respected governments, and we shake their hands and we say we agree to this. We remember this place for the people of Pla'amin. No more fighting. No more, this isn't your land, this is my land. We agree to stop fighting after 100 years or more. And we lay down our pens and our squabbling, and we agree to sign upon a piece of paper to make the peace and the commitment for tomorrow. We are making history today. this momentous day, and we are here. We have brought together three realities. We have made a plan. And I'm so glad that each and every one of you could be here to celebrate with us, the people of Bahman.